Hello, my fellow griefers and trolls. Eric the Plague Doctor, 981YT here.
We haven't seen anybody in a
And
while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
and beekos. Welcome back to more Fallout New Vegas, one of my favorite games of all time. So, in the last one, we completed the Old World Blues DLC.
Ready, steady, fighty.
And in the Old World Blues, we
Bad
kept
guys
all of
dealt
our
with.
robot enhancements as well as the stealth suit. So yeah, now we are gonna continue the main quest line, and we are gonna go and do something over here for Mr. House.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Yeah, so I already have an order mapped out for the DLCs. So now that we've completed Old World Blues, when we get to the next point in the main story,
Cessation of hostilities complete.
we will be playing Honest Hearts, which I believe will take us out to the Grand Canyon, and we will meet a man named Joshua Graham.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
I'm loving this stealth suit. see, let's get a different weapon. So this thing was fairly useful against robots, but let's see how it fares against what's it?
Are we being watched?
Hang on there, traveler. You'll want to steer clear of this place. The whole town's irradiated to high hell. I was stationed at Camp Searchlight before the incident. I've since taken it upon myself to keep travelers away from the area.
What happened?
Some legionaries snuck into the camp and set off some kind of radiation bomb. I don't know where they got it, but it was damn effective. Killed almost everyone and turned the rest into ghouls. I was out on patrol at the time, so I wasn't in the camp when it happened. There were a few others with me after it happened, including some of my superiors. Between radiation poisoning and attacks by the Legion, they all died out. Stay safe.
I hope it doesn't hurt too bad. We don't have any medics. Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Right, so it does work against, Good to know, because I love this weapon.
Time to fight.
Oh, that one-shot him.
Was that all?
It'd be cool, though, in the games if over time you slowly, slowly turned into a ghoul. Like, the more radiation that you get, the more your body decays and you just kind of slowly over time turn into a ghoul. And then, like, other ghouls won't harm you and stuff, but... just based on that right there, they probably will, never do that.
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider? You wear the mark of Caesar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp. Awe, true to Caesar.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver? The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now. Caesar strictly forbids the use of chems and alcohol. By his order, all visitors must also relinquish their arms upon entry. If you come in peace, then there is no reason to not disarm. You will not be harmed unless Caesar wills it. Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over the strip.
Actually,
True to Caesar. None may enter without Caesar's permission.
I think we need to side with Caesar to get in there. I can't remember exactly how. I think what we need to do is have a little chitty chat with Caesar. And then Caesar will give us our shit.
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat? You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it? Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade? When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started? Oh, I'll give you the platinum chip, and then you'll use it exactly like I tell you to. The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile. Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried. I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
Do I want to side with Caesar in this? Or do I want to side with Mr. House? Because I think last time I sided with Mr. House, then the time I think my first time playing through this game, I sided with Mr. House. After that, I did the Yes Man ending, where I took complete and total control over the Wasteland.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him. Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work? Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing, and work for me. As you know, the Platinum chip upgrades my Securitron's operating software. Well, there's an army of them here. The Securitrons policing the strip are a fraction of the total number manufactured. The rest I stored here. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at. Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
This one looks pretty tough.
Continued business is unlawful.
Was that all? Time to fight. Hostilities complete.
And this weapon does not take much to kill robots.
Uh-oh. I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
Order will be restored. This area cleared. Proceeding with search protocol. Put down your weapon and submit to authority. Warning. Hostiles.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind. Your work here is done. You have a...
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again. You're free to leave. Awe. True to Caesar.
Ave.
Awe. True to Caesar.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you. It's called an auto-doc. As the name suggests, it's an automated physician, more or less. He can treat broken bones, cuts, punctures, scrapes. Sometimes I bestow its use upon someone I favor. Makes for a powerful gift in a culture that forbids painkillers and is largely ignorant of medical science. Good.
Oh, this guy just doesn't suspect that we are secretly working for Mr. House. Who I actually found out recently is the owner of Robco, which actually makes a lot of sense, which is weird.
Goodbye.
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam. Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the Boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion. Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
So it looks like we're not quite done. Right.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
The suit, I swear to God.
Have you reconsidered our offer to bug Mr. House's data network? It could be of enormous medical value to us and could alleviate a lot of suffering. Oh, okay. I'll be around if you change your mind. Alright, let's see if we can rest in any of these houses. Yes and no. Ooh, the atomic cocktail, one of my favorite items.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Well, that took absolutely no effort.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment. Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not? There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager. Suit yourself. Come back and see me when you get tired of picking shrapnel out of your backside.
What's funny is I actually remembered the way.
Fighting over. Are we being watched?
Alright, now we just follow this fence until we get to the main gate.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment? But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces. Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you. Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit. Prophecy. Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hoped a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too. Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Where do I
You
start?
picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Morning.
Hello.
Alright, so we're gonna need to help them around Nellis. But that will have to wait till the next video. Although once Caesar's Legion knows that we're on to him, that we betrayed him, yeah, things ain't gonna be looking so hot. But anyways, beekos, we'll see what the boomers want for us in the next one. So until then, this has been Eric, the Plague Doctor, 981YT, and I will see all of you wonderful people in the wonderfully terrifying and challenging world of Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. So, yeah, until then, bye!